One who performs his duties without any expectation of rewards is truly renounced, an actual sannyasi, a yogi in true sense, not those who lack the fire to perform their duties and who remain inactive when faced with responsibility. O Pandav, what people call renunciation, know that to be the same as yoga. Without giving up worldly desires, one cannot become a yogi. A yogi aspiring to attain the transcendental stage starts by performing his duties in the spirit of Karma Yoga. However, one who has perfected Karma Yoga achieves tranquility with ease. When a person renounces all worldly desires and withdraws from sensory indulgence, who remains unattached to the outcomes of his actions, take it that such a yogi has mastered Karma Yoga. Man has a responsibility to elevate himself by using his mind and not degrade himself. The mind can act both as a friend and an enemy to the soul. One who has conquered his mind, it becomes his own best friend. But one who has failed to do so, his mind behaves like an enemy. One who has conquered his mind, his consciousness becomes pure and serene and remains connected to the Supreme Soul in all life's experiences. Be it joy or sorrow, heat or cold, honor or dishonor. Such a yogi is brimmed with knowledge and spirituality. His consciousness is ever joyful, his mind always steady, and his senses always under control. He sees a lump of clay, a stone, and gold with equal regard. The yogi who sees everyone with an unbiased mind is truly exceptional. He remains impartial to his friends and enemies, his well-wishers and haters, affectionate benefactors and the envious, supporters and mediators, pious and the sinners. A yogi who wants to attain a divine meditative state should be free from desires and feelings of proprietorship. He should live alone in a solitary place and carefully control his mind. For practicing meditation, one should go to a holy sacred place that is secluded. The yogi should place a kusha mat, cover it with a deer skin, and then lay a soft cloth over it. The seat for practicing meditation should neither be too high nor too low. The yogi should sit on it and meditate with firm determination, aiming for self-purification. He should concentrate his mind over a single point without allowing the mind to wander. Keeping the body, head, and neck erect in a straight line, the yogi should fix his gaze on the tip of his nose and should avoid looking elsewhere. Gradually calming down his consciousness, completely free from fear and sex life, the yogi should meditate on me within his heart and make me the ultimate goal. By remaining absorbed in continuous meditation, such a yogi gains control over his mind. Shackles of the material world begin to break off for him, and he experiences profound peace. Gradually, he begins to experience oneness with me. But O Arjun, those who overeat or undereat, or oversleep or sleep too little, do not achieve success in yoga. A yogi who is balanced and harmonious in his diet, lifestyle, sleep, and activities will see all his sorrows diminishing by the practice of meditation. When the yogi's mind is fully under his control, completely absorbed in the self, free from all material desires, he attains the highest state of meditation. Just as a lamp in a windless place does not flicker, so too does the yogi who has his mind under control, consciousness fixed in the self, remains immersed in the divine realization of the Super Soul. After attaining the state of Samadhi, all disturbances of worldly thoughts disappear from his mind. Such a pure and serene mind beholds the self and experiences supreme bliss. The yogi, having realized the Super Soul through his mind, becomes fully satisfied. He experiences boundless joy through his senses by perceiving the divinity of the soul. After such a profound realization, the yogi gets established in truth forever. Upon witnessing the supreme reality, all desires and cravings of the material world vanish forever, as this realization is the highest achievement for the yogi. Even amidst immense adversities and calamities, such a realized soul never gets disturbed in mind. This unwavering tranquility, even in the face of hardships, exemplifies true liberation from the material world. With unwavering determination and complete faith, one must deliberately practice yoga and meditation. One must eliminate all cravings and desires from the realm of thought. One must cut off all connections with sense objects from his mind and bring the senses completely under control. Patiently and persistently, the yogi should achieve deep meditative state and establish himself in trance. Using the power of intellect, one must fix his consciousness firmly on the divinity of the soul. One must withdraw from all external attachments and focus his mind solely on the soul. If the restless mind gets distracted by thoughts of sense objects, the yogi should restrain and bring it back under the control of the self. Once the mind reaches the transcendental stage, the yogi experiences the highest form of bliss. All his attachments for lust and desires completely perish. In that state, he comes closer to me and realizes that the divinity of his own self is same as the Supreme Soul itself. In this state, he is freed from all reactions to his past actions. Thus the self-controlled yogi, through regular practice of yoga, gets purified from all sins. Fully absorbed in the Super Soul, he experiences supreme joy and finds satisfaction only in constantly serving the Supreme Lord. Such a yogi, who is united with me, remains in me in all circumstances. He observes me in all living beings and sees all living beings within me. For him who sees me everywhere and in everything, I am never lost, nor is he ever lost to me. Such a yogi with pure consciousness, who is constantly in union with me through devotional service, always aware of my presence in all living entities, and who serves them with love, remains always in me. O Arjun, he is the best of all yogis, who regards happiness and sufferings of others as his own and performs his duties in that consciousness.
O Madhusudan, the path of yoga that you have described, requiring a steady and peaceful mind, seems very difficult and unattainable to me, because the mind is so restless and unsteady. The mind is exceedingly unstable, turbulent, obstinate, and so powerful. O Krishna, to control it, in my opinion, is harder than controlling the mighty wind.
O mighty Arjuna, undoubtedly, restraining the restless mind is a formidable task. But O son of Kunti, with proper practice and detachment, it is possible to bring the mind under control. For one who has not brought his mind under control, attaining self-realization is indeed difficult. But one who has disciplined his mind and strives sincerely, for him self-realization becomes easy and attainable.
O Krishna, what becomes of an aspiring transcendentalist who takes to the path of meditative yoga with faith and determination, but due to the restlessness of the mind, strays from the path and fails to attain perfection? O mighty Krishna, does not such a person, who has fallen from the path of transcendence, perished like a cloud scattered by the wind, lost in both the spiritual and material worlds. He could not attain God either. O Krishna, please remove this doubt of mine entirely. No one else but you can clear this doubt of mine.
O Arjun, one who engages in auspicious activities and works in the spirit of devotional service never meets destruction, neither in this world or in this life, nor in the next. A person who is dedicated to the good of others never faces degradation. An unsuccessful transcendentalist takes birth into the abodes of the pious living entities. After dwelling there for many ages, he takes birth on an earthly plane in a virtuous and prosperous family. Or he takes birth in a family of wise transcendentalists who are deeply rooted in spiritual knowledge. Certainly, such a birth is extremely rare. O son of the Kuru dynasty, the divine consciousness from his previous birth naturally awakens within him, and he instinctively continues on his path further in order to achieve complete perfection. By virtue of his prior yogic practice, he is naturally drawn towards God. He is always inclined towards spirituality and mysticism. Such seekers easily grasp the ritualistic principles of holy scriptures. The yogi, after striving for progress through many lifetimes of persistent practice and endeavors, eventually becomes purified of all contaminations and attains the ultimate goal of oneness with the Supreme. A yogi is superior to those who engage in severe penances, superior to those who are knowledgeable, and even superior to those who perform rituals and worldly actions. Therefore, O Arjun, become a yogi. And among all yogis, the one who worships me with unwavering faith, who remains constantly absorbed in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental service with love and devotion, is the most intimate and dearest to me, and highest of all.